The Utah Jazz at the Dallas Mavericks series starts Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, early in the morning. Clean out your eye boogers, brush your teeth,
Damn, a 10
and put on
game?
some basketball.
Well, I'll be at work.
With me the first time.
There you go, gifting.
Yeah, bro, they do that.
You're
in
gonna
the
be
playoffs
slacking
for
that day,
sure.
man. Come
Bro,
on.
Honestly, it might be like 3 games that day. So
It's
probably
4 games.
Four?
4 games that day.
That's why then, yeah.
Yep.
So
So let me bring it in here. The story all year for each team is, will the Mavericks defense continue to be the highlight of the team next to Luka Doncic, of course? And will the Utah Jazz continue to have a lack of chemistry and fall in the last minutes of each game? Now, Luka Doncic health is a little bit more questionable with the left calf strain that he exited Sunday's game with an expectation of possibly returning for game 3 or 4 when they're on the road. Because they do have home court advantage here. The Jazz's biggest concern is themselves, blowing double-digit leads, passing the ball to Gobert and never really finishing, fumbling the ball there. Passive comments during press conferences as well, calling each other out. We kind of seen how that worked out for Trae Young. It actually worked out. Everybody showed up except for him really in that last matchup here. And again, we want to emphasize the team's
he
chemistry.
was getting all the attention on him though.
You're right. But he did have really bad shooting percentages there, and he possibly could have shot his team out the game. And again, we want to emphasize the Utah Jazz. Shut up, man. The Utah Jazz chemistry. So my question to y'all, and I love to put these names on these men. I did it the last time we were talking about the playoffs. I gave him like a little name throughout the whole playoffs here. Who wins this matchup in the first round between the defensive Mavericks and the falling Utah Jazz? Who wants to start it off here? Go ahead and just talk. I don't even know who wants to start. Oh, yeah, Gifton.
Man.
Take it on, boy. Get it. Who you got here?
Honestly,
It's a good matchup,
nah,
especially with Luka being out. It
Give me
makes
a
it a little bit better.
Out.
I'm gonna take Utah.
Oh, why would you? It's a trick. It's a trap.
I hope it is a trap, but
Damn, but you picked him. All right, go ahead.
Without Luka, how is this team moving?
What? What do you mean?
How is that?
You've spoken about all these guys on the team you like that are role players, and now you're saying how is
that's
the
the
team
problem.
moving?
But here's the thing: nobody's the go-to role player. Everybody's kind of still.
Jalen Brunson can't get a bucket.
Not really. I mean,
Spencer
not that he
Dinwiddie can't get a bucket.
No, not that he can't get a bucket, but it's just like they're not. I don't think they can get it done.
They
man.
have to
That's
play
crazy.
team
I don't
think they can get
basketball,
it
bro.
done.
Yeah.
They gotta play it.
And they are capable of doing it too. If you watch them, they always
They're
make the extra pass.
Yeah, they're capable of doing it, but I mean, I just feel like like I always say, bro, you need your key, you need your piston, you need your go-to guy. There's no go-to guy for them.
There are guys who can take over.
But okay,
that
so-
role in
so-
certain situations.
But real quick,
at
let me
least for
ask-
closing moments.
Let me ask you this.
Closing
though.
moments, yes, but you need your go-to.
But let me ask you this much. So you explain why the Mavericks aren't going to win, but why the Jazz? What will make them, or what shows you that they'll overcome the Mavericks?
Because hopefully Quinn Snyder will put it together like the greatest game plan to just basically pretty much attack anybody off the perimeter. Like you don't really got to worry about the inside, but I'm kind of thinking that Utah's gonna shoot the lights out. Really,
They have a possibility of doing
they
that.
have the team to do that.
But they traded Joe Ingles. That doesn't help.
Yeah, they traded Joe Ingles, but they
Rudy
still
Gay
have,
hasn't really been a good acquisition like you
that's
thought
fine.
he would be.
Rudy, yeah.
I didn't really feel like that was the fit. For
Rudy
him anyway,
Gay
but-
has always been underrated in my opinion, but
I've never disliked Rudy Gay. I just didn't feel like that was a team for him, honestly.
I kind of disagree with that because they have a lot of good 6-man of the year type of players. You know,
So that doesn't make me think the Jazz is a team for him still.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like he could have made a bigger difference, but he hasn't really been healthy or had a role in that team.
That's
so
fair.
But so you think that the Utah Jazz can really pull this one out?
Yeah.
If how many games is it going?
6.
6. So you're saying that they're
Utah
not even
in
gonna
6.
win?
Utah in 6.
It can happen. Utah has the capabilities of doing it, but
and
I
then,
think
Tim
recently.
Hardaway, is Tim Hardaway back?
No, I don't think so.
See,
I don't think so.
that's like that.
Okay.
They haven't even really spoke about it.
Tim Hardaway.
If it's
Who the fuck else is here?
All right, let me tell you.
if
So
it's
you got
both of
Jalen
them,
Brunson,
okay.
right? We just spoke about
He's
Spencer
okay. Can't get
Dinwiddie,
it done though.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
He's just
Reggie
a defensive
Bullock.
guy. Reggie Bullock just shoots threes.
Yeah, he's just shooting
But
threes.
that's what you're talking about,
He's
though,
a
right?
spot.
The
He's more of
perimeter.
a
talking
spot
about-
up coming off screens though. He's
But
not taking off.
I don't
the
even think he's
dribble.
coming off screens like
He,
that.
he can.
He's
more in the
sometimes.
corner.
He
He's
can,
more in
but
the corner.
He's more so a corner.
Yeah,
He's more of
I
a
feel
set
that.
shooter than an off the screen.
And
shooter.
another guy that can shoot like that too, and but it's a little spotty. But I'm just gonna put his name out there, Davis Bertans. I hate that I'm
Don't
gonna
get me
bring that.
started on fucking
I don't want to
David
bring that guy
Bertans,
up in
bro.
my
Davis
argument. Like
Bertans.
Don't get me
Bertans.
started on Bertans.
He's a shooter though.
Don't get me
He's a
started on
shooter.
Bertans.
His stretch.
Let me bring it in real quick though.
Go ahead,
Go,
go
no,
ahead.
go,
Go.
what were you gonna say though? I want
What I want
you
to finish with is I honestly think that they're gonna come up with a very aggressive game plan to get them out of there in 6. They have to.
Okay.
They have to.
So for me,
but what if Luka comes back though?
Luka's not gonna come back to like what, game 4?
They said 3 or
So
4.
hopefully, we got to get these 2, and then whatever, and we good.
So you don't
That,
think though?
that the series is not over because they win those 2 though, bro.
Okay,
Oh, if they win 2 at their house and they have to go to Utah.
they got it.
Oh, you're
That's
the
what I'm
first 2
saying.
games. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're
We
in
got to
they're in
win these 2
Dallas.
at home.
Okay,
We
okay.
win out on here.
Yeah.
We
No,
go home.
not win at yeah. There
We
you go.
get it done, or we split on the road. But either way, they're still gonna have to come back to us
Alright.
for game 6.
Yeah, I get
That's
that.
fair.
So
Okay,
let me
yeah.
say this much. All right. So what I want to start it off with is it sucks that Luke is not there.
Yes.
But the way that this Jazz team is beating themselves is totally different. Now, I will always mention this. Home court advantage is actually a big deal. Now, when you talk about the loss of Luka Doncic, right? The rest of this team is actually very, very good at not only shot creating them for themselves, but also spreading the love around. We were speaking about how a lot of the times, let's talk about the Warriors for just a quick second. When you have a lot of mouths to feed and they're of a higher talent, they're not able to really come out and have the role that they, the potential that they possibly can. For example, Jordan Poole, right? But now that Steph is out, Jordan Poole is able to show out a little bit more. Now that Luka is out, I believe that Spencer Dinwiddie will fit that role a lot better. I believe that Jalen Brunson will be more aggressive in that manner. I believe that Dorian Finney will get more shots up in the corner the same way with Reggie Bullock, and they will depend on the perimeter a lot more.
Yeah.
So live by the 3, die by the 3,
Yeah.
and also
Because I know I'm a Rockets fan.
yeah, there you go, there you go. I think one of the
The
biggest
Jazz
things,
will shoot some threes too, bro.
They are. Jordan Clarkson's finna pull like
Well,
nothing.
yeah, I mean
But they have games where they live and die by it too, for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah,
they
for
shot
sure.
their asses out the playoffs
Yeah,
last year.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. You just hit everything right on the head of the nail.
well, my whole thing is, they have a lot of good players on this Jazz side, but
Yeah.
I think, and we've always emphasized it as well, locker room is a big fucking deal when it comes to how your team jives and how your team will handle adversity.
Yeah,
These
I
t-
question their chemistry a little bit sometimes, considering just how like they fall apart.
Exactly.
I don't blame
And
you on that one though. I don't
when
blame
they're
you on
at another person's home and they get on a run, can those guys come back and make those runs? They have the capability of doing it, but will they? Based off the evidence that they've shown us recently, especially at the end of the season, no, they do not. Again, blowing double-digit leads with minutes left to go is definitely tough.
Bro,
I
the
got
Lakers
the
beat
Mavericks.
the Jazz.
Yeah, I got the Mavericks. The only reason why I got the Mavericks, though, is because I believe Luka will come back for Game 3 and Game 4, which is the most important games because they're not on his home court. If they can win one of the games at home and they can win one of the games away, I think that this series is definitely going 7,
Yeah.
and Luka will definitely be the major point and showing how valuable he can be in the end. It is going to go 7, unfortunately, because it's going to be a long series, and hopefully Luka can last, especially with the calf strain. Definitely sounds crazy, but again, man, we're forgetting Powell too. We're forgetting Kleber. I think that both of those guys can do like Powell has a really good matchup against Gobert, even though that guy is a defensive player of the year. But you're talking,
But
if you
I
look
feel
at
like,
it,
but yeah, I feel like
I
low
think
key
he went like 9-16 again against him.
I know, but I feel like their
over two
plan
matchups.
probably should low key be like attack Rudy and see what the
Yeah,
defense
put him in-
reacts to.
You have to stretch the
Put-
floors
put
because
Rudy
all
in the
those guys,
worst
except for
situations.
Powell, maybe can all stay on the 3-point line. Kleber, 3-point line. Even though he's been more of a dud lately, it just takes one game, especially in the playoffs, to really put you back on track.
Right.
They're gonna spread the floor. They're gonna make Rudy Gobert uncomfortable and really take this series. It is gonna go to 7 because man, this is tough without Luka. If they had Luka, shit is over in 5. But since they don't, I definitely think it's going to go 7. I do think it's going to be 2-2 in this series as well, but overall they will go ahead and close it out.
We good there?
Well, Steven hasn't really made his analysis just yet.
Well,
sorry.
Well, I mean, I've still been like making analysis here and there, but yeah, I feel like Mavs in 7, bro, because like if Luka comes back, the Jazz aren't closers.
Yeah,
They're not closers. They don't close. They haven't shown it. Like years of this squad together, we've seen them not close. It doesn't matter.
I would say
who
they
it's been
can't
against.
close against top tier teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit teams, yes.
The
Top
Mavs
tier
aren't a
playoff
shit team.
Yeah, top tier playoff teams. That's where they struggle.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think without Luka the first 2 games, I think they can be really aggressive and get this shit over pretty quickly.
We'll see, but yeah, but again, they got to take them on the road. So even on that aspect, it's like I don't have all the faith in the Jazz like that, bro.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part. If you look at the evidence, most recently
They have the perfect
they're gonna have to do
opportunity. I just don't feel like they're gonna grab this one, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that, especially in the first game, I'm just gonna try to predict it real quick. The Jazz
The
will
Mavs
lead.
look hot on them on that first game. They're gonna be they're gonna be rethinking the whole series.
I
like,
really
oh,
think
whoa.
though that the Jazz will control the whole first game, and then they're gonna crumble. And then that will set the tone for the whole rest of the series. They'll win the second game because the Mavs did their job, per se, without Luka. And then after that, Luka will come back. They'll win the second game. Talking about the Jazz will win the second game.
Yeah.
Luka will come back, split those 2 games there. Hopefully they'll win. Because isn't it 3 games at Utah?
2-2, 1-1-1.
2-2, 1-1-1. Okay,
Yeah.
so then they'll win at Mavs, win at Utah. Or excuse me,
Yeah.
lose at
Because-
Mavs, win at Utah.
two-
And Game
2-3
7's in
two-
Dallas.
Yeah,
So
they'll lose. they'll lose to them, I guess.
2-3-2 was a cheat. They had to change that after.
He said
that
six-
was in
he
the
said 6
finals.
games, right?
They were doing
Yeah.
that in the
Okay.
finals though.
But
We'll see.
No, they did that in
The finals
2000
mainly.
the
It was
finals-
mostly
and it
the
was
finals.
2013 when they did that in the playoffs too.
Oh,
Because
okay.
when it was LeBron.
Was
was
that
there.
like the lockout year or some shit? Like
I think
that?
I think
was.
during the
I
lockout
think it
year they
was the
tried something
lockout
different.
year. Yeah, but that 2-3-2 was a cheat. But 2-2, 1-1-1